we're going to get into it, and I want to just quickly say as well, just let me start by saying there's a range of podcasts available here at AFTV. It's a brand new setup that we've got going on. So make sure you check out the other podcasts. But let's get straight into Inside AFTV. Now, I don't want to talk about the most recent game. I'm not, and this podcast is not the space for that as well, because if I'm honest, this could be a very painful podcast if we speak about our performances, especially the one on Friday. So we're going to skip past all of that, and we're going to go straight into something that went viral last week. And it wasn't your fan cam getting crazy numbers or your fan cam getting crazy numbers. It was Ty featuring on the overlap.
Gary Neville debate overlap.
Now, I want to get Lee's opinion on it as well, and obviously you, Ty, because this is probably the first time that you're actually going to be speaking about maybe a response, because obviously he mentioned you also during the game.
So I understand.
Yeah, so
which is quite flattering.
You found it flattering that he mentioned your name?
Absolutely.
On the commentary.
Absolutely.
Okay. Let me just quickly ask though: do you think that they have been mocking us, those three pundits, ever? Because I feel like you were quite annoyed. And in my opinion, it wasn't really on the subject that they were talking about, but I felt you was quite aggrieved before that situation.
Wow. Well, Cecil, I forgot the rest of the intro as well. Also, you were saying there, because you're one of, alongside James and Turkish, you three have come in and just absolutely turned everything, and Harvey, absolutely magnificent. And you are one of the nicest people, generally.
Sure,
so
you
I
ain't
got to
left
say
anybody
that.
out.
Yeah, you got to that's when it starts. What about Robbie?
If I've left the judge out, then that's all right. No, of course, of course. But remember, Robbie was here before. I'm saying you three came in, didn't you?
Yeah.
You know, Robbie was here before. The judge was here before. Unfortunately, no one could kick him out. No, just joking. So, but yeah, no, I'm saying about the impact that you have made. Clever James. Accent on the clever has made Clever Harvey and Turkish. It's just been magnificent. So
Someone not clever then.
No, of course you're clever. Of course.
All right, we're going off.
So of course you're clever.
Thank you, Ty. I appreciate it. So the question obviously asks is, do you think that? I know you just smartly off topic.
No, I'm coming back.
Do you think they were mocking us, Lee, as well? Do you think they have an agenda against Arsenal? Because I feel like Ty.
I honestly think like I'll go first before Ty comes in, like watching it and all that. Like they were talking sense, you know what I mean? Arsenal are not in the title race. We know that, like, you know, for whatever reason, we're not going to be in the title race for a few years. And what they were saying was correct. But you know, listen, me and Ty have had debates and things like that. If you criticise Arsenal, he's gonna come in and he's like a little Jack Russell, isn't he? He's gonna come in and have you, like, you know, and to his credit, he give it to him. And I'll tell you one of the greatest things about it, Roy Keane come up to him and said agree to him to a certain degree, and also he must have made an impression for Jamie Carragher to mention him after the game as well. And I think whatever way you look at that, that's a positive, and all credit to my man Ty.
Thank you very much. Well, the thing is, thanks very much for that, Lee. I have to say, Cecil, you must be able to read my mind. Actually, oh my gosh, Read My Mind by Tayshaun. But anyway. Carry on. I think it's by I know it's you read my mind. Yeah, because Cecil, you've summed it up perfectly. You are right. Because the thing is, when I came in now, they were saying about it. I was just annoyed about the slagging off. And yes, I absolutely agree with you. I have to disagree with the judge. I have to disagree with the judge. Cecil, you've summed up perfectly. This is why you are clever, you see, because you've seen, you read my mind. I think so. I think they have mocked us in the past, and I think they have slagged us off. But when I came in now, when Gary Neville and Roy Keane, two of the people who were not my favourite people when it comes to football, I was ready to have a...
Why is that? Why is those two...
Because of playing for Manchester United, the stuff that they did and they got away with as well, you know, which I thought was ridiculous. But it's not just them. I could probably mention Ruud van himself. I could mention David Beckham. I could mention Brian McClare. I could mention Dennis Irwin. I could mention Jaap Stam.
Okay, so you had an agenda kind of before you, just because of the rivalry, really.
It's not it's not the rivalry, it's what they got away with.
Oh, okay,
now,
right,
what they got away with, and Keane and Neville wouldn't disagree with that, was more than what our players got away with.
Right.
And I'm talking about one of the best midfielders ever, the captain of the Invincibles, Patrick. If he'd done half of their stuff, I don't know, he would not have got away with that.
Yeah.
So they got away. They got away with that, and that still irks me, and I don't forget. I have a long memory from this time when it all started.
Yeah.
When I think we beat Manchester United 2-0 in the FA Cup in the 5th round. I think Edu scored with a free kick, deflected off David Beckham, and then Sylvain Viltor scored the winner.
Okay.
And the thing about that is that all started, all that thing with Ruud van himself started when he kung fu kicked Lauren in the chest and didn't even get one card.
Yeah.
This is the kind of thing they got away with. But to their credit, when I said to them, you were snagging yourself, for them to say categorically and unequivocally, they respect us. There's nothing more I could say to that.
Which I respect them saying that.
That's what I mean.
I agree.
They played in like he said, the gigantic games really with Arsenal and Man United. They lived through it. So
listen, and as a player, you're going to get away with everything you can. What's allowed?
If you play for Manchester United,
you know what I mean. And listen, Man United have always had the little rub of the green as far as referees are concerned,
cheating,
and that, like, you know. And you look back at that the 49 game, you know, it was scandalous.
It
was scandalous.
Scandalous mystique. Come on, the judge! Wow! The judge in the
Don't clap him,
I
Cecil.
felt badly. I felt bad, you know what I mean?
So so they did get away with a lot of stuff and all that, like. But ultimately, you know, you've got. I think you've got to have a lot of respect from us as individual. I think Gary Neville as a pundit's done really well.
Same.
And I think that. Love him or loathe him, Roy Keane seems to be a really nice guy, you know, off the field. And Jamie Carragher, I think, talks a lot of sense as well. But
I agree.
Ultimately, you know, when it comes to Arsenal, I do agree with Ty on this because I watched it, watching games yesterday and all that. Like, they couldn't wait after the game against Brentford to really dig into Arsenal, really go overboard how bad it was and everything like that. And I get that. I get that, you know, fair enough. And then when I watched Manchester City yesterday, that's 3 games now on the spin that they've not scored. Yeah. Right, you know, and Champions League final, Charity Shield and yesterday.
Community Shield, that's right,
haven't scored a goal. All that money.
Yes.
Right. Not one thing about and the arrogance of not playing a striker. Not one bit of criticism going towards Pep.
Do you know what? I never thought of that. That never crossed my mind.
Not one bit of criticism going towards him. But Arsenal, same old. I couldn't wait to go in there with the ferocious digs.
Yes.
But and that's where I think it's a little bit unfair.
No, that's fair. Like I said just then, I didn't know. I completely forgot about that. And obviously, the Aubameyang and Lacazette not being involved. They were digging in their heels and on that, saying they needed what's going on with the strikers and that as well.
Exactly.
So
and then when it comes to, you know, the arrogant, they got a striker on the bench in Jesus, and they brought him on with 5 minutes remaining. But no one would dare criticise Pep for that. But ferociously go at Arsenal because you know what. It's easy to do, isn't it?
Absolutely.
We're a target.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. Right, we slowly started creeping into talking about the game. We're gonna move away from. Go on,
Cecil, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Go
just 2 things. Sorry to interrupt.
First of all,
Lee's right. Of course, I respect them. I didn't like them as players. I didn't know them. I can't talk about them personally. I didn't like them as players, but of course, I respect them for what they did and not the cheating parts. But for what they did. Yeah. So, you know, of course. But also, Cecil, sorry to interrupt. You have just mentioned another song, True Spandau Ballet, You Are the Man.
We're going to put up with this all.
Mate, listen, at the end of the day, Lee, it's on audio. So he's promoting a load of songs. It kind of might work with us. Daniel X, Spotify, it's on Spotify. This could work in our favour.
I hope so. I hope something works in our favour.
We'll let Ty be our online Shazam for now.
Shazam!
Can I just? Is there a mute button?
What, for you?
Yeah.
Is it for you?
Hey?
For you?
Ty, quickly as well, actually, before we move on, is that everything we saw of you on the overlap? Was that moment? Is that all you got to say, or was there more things that were filmed that they didn't put up? I just want to quickly ask that, 'cause they did two sections.
There was a bit with an Everton fan.
Oh, okay. I think they might.
Yeah.
But were you arguing with the Everton fan?
No, I wasn't. James is saying what in the background. Yeah, no, because basically, you know, there's a bit of a Liverpool fan and an Everton fan, because an Everton fan was saying, there was, because.
But with you, I'm not asking.
Yes, with
you,
me, because Keenan something was saying that, and they were saying, Ty's going to say something. They said, Ben White, good business. I said, yeah, great business. I had to leave other people to say, yes, great business.
Oh, okay, I see.
And they were laughing. And also, there was one out of sort of context when it's probably been shown when me and people were doing an interview. Jamie Carragher came up and said that we still mates, Ty.
Oh,
and
okay.
bump fists with me and Pippa, which
See,
I
well,
thought was quite nice.
there is respect. I think they respect you anyway, regardless
Well, I
of
respect
that
them as
little,
well.
the little clip that got put online that went viral. I think they generally do have respect for you. Like Lee said, they remembered you to mention you in the game.
Yeah,
So
mate, which
Well,
is very
listen,
humbling.
I will say this about Ty. You know what I mean? People that don't know him and all that. One of the main questions that I get asked is, you know, what is Ty like?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's one of the first things people ask. And I haven't really known Ty until we've done the
watch along.
watch
Yeah,
along.
yeah,
we're gonna
yeah.
We're going to
move straight into that.
But I
Perfect.
will say this: I don't care what anybody says. Whether you like him or not, whatever. That he's the most genuine and nicest guy and politest bloke you ever wish to meet. And you know,
thank you very much to Judge.
no, it's
Back
true
at
though. But what, you know, obviously our views in football are completely different. You know what I mean? Like they are with most people because he's just a one-off.
He's a maverick.
But ultimately, as a person and as a gentleman,
the nicest guy,
nicest guy you'd ever wish to meet.
And just
Thank you
on
very
that as well, you two are both a
you,
credit
George,
to
as well.
AFTV.
Thank you very much. That's very kind.
Since me joining as well, I just have to say that because you've made me feel so welcome. I don't want to get mushy and going all soppy, but like I said, you're two of my favourites that
Thank
have
you.
come
Well,
through.
listen. You've made the thing is, Cecil. You've made yourself welcome with your professionality, your confidence, your friendliness, pleasantness.
How much has he paid you, Cecil?
That's what I'm saying.
He's making up words now, Lee, to credit me. So I'll take it.
No, because